Hey everybody, it's John Thomas. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for clicking on the video today. If you are new here, welcome. I am an expat from the United States, living abroad here in China, although currently in my apartment, and I am sharing my adventures and experiences here on YouTube. So if that's something that interests you, then consider subscribing. I'm so sorry I missed a video last week. I was so busy having fun with my friend Elise here in Tianjin, and I'll show you some clips of that in this video, that I didn't end up being able to actually edit a video. And then this past week I've been so extremely sick that I thought I would just share a little bit of snippets from my time with Elise while we eat some of my favorite food here from Xibei, and just get caught up a little bit. So let's break into this. So, it comes in this like nice warm bag. I've got 2 rojiaomos here. I'll show you those in a second. As well as some potato beef. Oh, now that is warm right to the door. I forgot that I told them I didn't need utensils, so let me go grab some. All right, I'm back. I have my chopsticks. First of all, let's open up one of these rojiaomos. I know this is like my second Chinese food video, but because I was sick this past week, I ended up putting my address into Erlima and getting food delivered to the house so that I didn't have to leave, which was really, really convenient, and the reason why I don't have it on my phone, because it makes it so easy to get this magnificent food. Needless to say, I'm feeling so much better today, and so I thought that I would finish off this week with some of my favorite food. And if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that one of my favorites is rojiaomo. So look at how cute this is. My nails are probably not the cleanest today. So you can just open this up by pulling the tabs. Ta-da! And you've got your rojiaomo. Your Chinese hamburger, as some people like to call it. It's got some pork and bell peppers, and it's just in this great tasting bun. So I'm gonna give this a bite really quick. Oh yeah. The saltiness of the pork, the crunch of the green peppers, amazing. The fattiness, it's got little chunks of fat in it that at first I didn't like, but now I can taste that how it makes it so much more smooth. I love rojiaomo. And then I also got some nuro tudo. So nuro tudo is like beef and potato. Little thin strips of beef with some peppers and some potatoes. So good. I'm also drinking a strawberry Perrier. Very good. The week prior, I actually had to go to the dentist. Like a filling fell out in my tooth. And truth be told, I have never been to the dentist here in China. I'm very particular about my teeth and my dentist back in the US. And every time I get a chance to go home, I go to the dentist when I'm home. Before the pandemic, that was, enough to do at least 2 cleanings a year. But since the pandemic started, I didn't go, until I went back home in July of last year. But I made a commitment that I was going to ensure I went to the dentist moving forward. So I went to the dentist a couple weeks back, and he did a cleaning, and he said there's a filling on the top of your mouth that looks like it's not gonna hold up for very much longer, just as a heads up. And I was like, okay, like I've never had a filling break before, not a problem. Well, less than 2 weeks ago, it was a problem. I went to bite into an Oatie slice, which is one of my favorite oatmeal bars, and my filling fell out. I was like, what is this crunchy taste in my mouth? And it ended up being my filling. So the filling is all fixed, and I feel so much better about the dentist now that I've gone twice within the last month. This past week, I got so sick. More sick than I've been in years. It was a cold, sore throat, a little bit of a cough, just kind of like sinuses and just all stuffed up, and definitely going around work, and so I feel like I happened to get it. And it was so challenging to be sick again because we've been wearing masks and using hand sanitizer and washing our hands for almost 2.5 years now, it feels like. And so I really haven't gotten sick. So to be sick again was such an odd feeling, and I'm so thankful that I had my Western medicine with me so that I was able to take a little bit of NyQuil so I could at least somewhat sleep. But last night was the only night that I have been able to sleep all through the night for like the last 4 nights. So that's been really, really rough. If you're watching this video and you don't have food in front of you or you're not eating, go grab something to eat so you can eat with me. Because I'm going to tell you a little bit about my weekend with Elise last weekend, which was so much fun. Shout out to Elise Lightyear. If you're not familiar with her channel, go check her out. She came to Tianjin to visit, and we were able to go around the city, and I'm gonna make a whole video about that, but there were some things that I have to tell you about that were just so funny. The first of which was we did take a trip to the antique market. And the antique market's always fun because you get to see a lot of stuff and you never know if it's real or if it's fake, and you never know what you're gonna find there. But what we didn't expect to find was this type of interaction we had with this gentleman who connected with Elise and then really wanted to bring me into the loop to make sure that I saw a really specific statue. Check it out.
Oh. Okay, come in here. Oh!
Oh, goodness. That's so funny.
Wow, wow, Thai cooler. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Rolling. I was dying. I was laughing so hard. That was such a memorable experience because he had that little figurine hidden behind all these other things and wanted to make sure that we saw it. And so I will never, ever forget that. All right, we're breaking into the second one of these. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. So good! We also went to the China porcelain house, which I've put in one of my videos about Tianjin before as one of the popular tourist destinations. I wanted to show you this quick clip of Elise helping me film an intro to the video, and she also was able to capture another tourist that was at the China porcelain house who was actually recording Elise and me as Elise recorded me. So funny. Hey everybody, it's John Thomas. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm hanging out with Elise Lightyear. We're exploring Tianjin and I can't wait to take you along.
That
okay.
is cool.
So cool, right?
Yes.
That house is something you don't need to see if you come to Tianjin, but it's definitely something that's fun to see. We also went to the Binhai Library. But we went to this library that is famous for its architecture, but also because it has a lot of fake books, which you can see here, which is really interesting when you stop and think about it. It does really have also a lot of real books as well, but it is famous for having some fake ass books. What was even more fun was that we bought a kite and we actually flew kites outside. Now, I've seen kite flying done across parks in China during the spring and summer, but I've never actually done it myself here in China. In fact, even as an adult, I don't think I've ever flown a kite. But Elise and I were up for the challenge.
Are you ready to fly a kite?
We're gonna fly a kite!
What?
I'm so
Oh my
excited.
gosh.
And so we bought a kite that ended up being like a $15 kite with all the accoutrement, the string and the wheel and all of that. And we ended up meeting this uncle who was like a master kite flyer and really tried to help us. Lord knows I needed the help.
Look at John go. He's flying that kite.
So that is that. We also hung out for lots of food and drinks. It was so great to see her. But the main purpose of this video was not just to eat rojao mo and my tudo nu ro, my potato beef, but it was just to give you an update and apologize for not putting out a video last week. Definitely, obviously my body is telling me to calm down, take a break. You are sick and you need to rest. And so that's what I did, but I'm back in the grind. It was a rainy day today, so I sat inside and watched Netflix all day on the projector, and I actually feel better today than I have the entire week. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a part of this video with me, and I look forward to more and more videos coming soon. You all have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.